All right, Eagle Nation, we're joined here by UWL junior Sam Blaskowski from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, of the men's track and field team, as he prepares this weekend to go to the USA Track and Field Indoor National Championships. Second year in a row, Sam, that you've qualified and will be competing in the indoor championships. Last year, finished fifth in the 60-meter run. Just talk a little bit about your experience last year.
Yeah, last year a lot of unknowns going into the meet. Didn't know what a meet like this took. Being on national television, it's like, what is that like? Do I get different feelings going into the race? But I think I went in 12th or 13th last year, and so I was pretty like, I'm just going to go there, do what I can, and see where it gets me, and got 8th place in the semifinals, and then so I was like, I can get into this final, I can, and saw that big queue on the board going to get into the finals, and honestly got to the finals and just had fun with it and ended up taking 5th place. So that was a really cool experience, especially going against all these big dogs, like all these guys who are signed with pro contracts. To just be that kind of lower outlooked guy and get up there with them was really cool. But yeah, so excited for now this weekend, going in about the exact same rank, just a couple spots down as last year, so we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you're this year 13th again, going out of 17 sprinters in the race this year. A little different setup this year where you only have the one preliminary race, don't have the semifinals, go right from the prelims to the finals. According to Coach Buchholz, he said you're kind of running next to somebody that may be a mentor for you. Talk a little bit about that.
So yeah, I'm running against the world's fastest man, Noah Lyles, 3-time world champion. He's in lane 5, I'm in lane 6, and then we got some other guys around us. But it is probably one of the coolest experiences I'll get to run against that, and it's it's not once in a lifetime because we'll have more races against each other, but I'm just super excited to be toe-to-toe with him right on the line and just get a chance to even beat him. I mean, who knows what can happen in a race, or just be right with him, right? We start at the same line and we'll finish at the same line, and we start at the same time. So I'm just really excited to get that opportunity and see where it takes us.
So far this season, with your indoor season here at UWL, have the fastest time in the NCAA, and in fact have broke your own record. You had 7 of the fastest all-time times in Division III. Ran a time of 6.64 so far this season. Just talk a little bit about your season so far going in. I know you got the WIAC championships next weekend, and then just a couple of weeks away from the indoor championships, which you did win the 60-meter national title last year. Just talk a little bit about this season.
Yeah, this season, so we're approaching it a little different, learning some new things. So we've learned how to push and kind of get that more acceleration and top-end speed, whereas last year we'd fall off at the 100-meter. So with the Olympic trials this year, we have been focusing on the 100-meter. So we're going at it in the 60 and seeing what it can do, but we're really pushing farther to have more acceleration in the 60-meter to see where it takes us. And with only 3 races down and already gotten the PR and national record, it's really cool to see where the season's going to take us come national season. So.
Yeah, and so we'll just finish with a little fun question. Obviously, this weekend you'll be competing against someone, like you said, some of the fastest and best in the world. And what's kind of a pre-meet ritual for you? Maybe a pre-meet meal for you. What do you think?
Yeah, so come night before, we go find a nice little pasta restaurant. Gordy always researches a great restaurant to find, so we get some pasta the night before, and then as we wake up 5 to 6 hours before the race to get the nervous system up, and then get the hotel breakfast, eggs, waffles, pancakes, bacon, anything like that. Oatmeal, just kind of lighter and a lot of hydration within it, like liquid IV, water. And then come lunch, I've never done anything different than a sub. Whether it's Jersey Mike's, Subway, Jimmy John's, those are my go-to every time. 3 hours before the race, got that sub in me. So 6 inches, it's perfect. So.
Awesome. Well, again, Eagle fans, tune in this weekend. Obviously, the prelims are going to be on the USA website. The finals are on NBC. Sam will be, in terms of Central Standard Time, will be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:20, I think, to be exact. But those are the prelims, and then the finals will follow at, I believe, 4:56. Yep. Okay, 4:56 p.m. our time as well. So tune in. Congrats to you, first of all, at least by getting there, and now we look forward to following you and cheering you on from afar.
Yeah, thank you.